Keep them busy, Leon.
What's up, you guys? This is One Classic Gamer here. Welcome you back to some more RE4 Remake, Separate Ways, Professional S+. And Merry Christmas, everyone, by the way. This video is going to be going up on Christmas. I'm not editing this on Christmas. I'm editing this on the 22nd in advance. So the video is already going to be like scheduled and upload. So for the one or two of you who do care about me and are like, dude, why you hustling on, Christmas? Well, I'm not. I am doing this ahead of time. But Merry Christmas, everyone. I just want to say this has been an insane year, and I've got, lots of really, really, amazing videos still coming up with the next couple playthroughs that I am currently doing. This chapter is definitely a lot more intense than chapter 2. It's mostly intense because of the fact that you got to save as much ammo as you can for the final boss at the very, very end, which, if you're not prepared for it, it will certainly kick your ass. So once we open up this drawer and grab this, we're going to get got by Mendez. So this part is incredibly easy. Make sure you equip the shotgun. We're going to run down the stairs out the back door, and there is a treasure back here, and it's really, really weird because my dude, is so fucking fast. He somehow manages to get in front of us here, but if you shoot him in the face with the shotgun there, you can stun him long enough to run back and go this way. This is the route that I would recommend taking here during this specific part. You don't really want to fuck around with Mendez because he can literally like 1 to 2 shot you and like literally kill you like nothing. So be absolutely careful. Make sure you use the shotgun to clear the path if anyone gets in your way. And I mean, yeah, overall, out of all the parts in this chapter that are, pretty crazy, this is, I would say, the easiest part, because you only really have a few enemies that you gotta hit on your way here, but as soon as you grapple up here and get up above this gate, that's pretty much it. You're in the clear. So now we got the abandoned factory section coming up, which to some people may seem really, really tough and really, really impossible, but it isn't. We're actually going to speed run this particular part with a tactic that really isn't that, original at all. It's a pretty basic tactic, and I'm going to, obviously walk you guys through it when we get there. But first things first, we're going to combine these gemstones with the treasures. I apologize for my chair. I am severely overweight and need to start working out again also. So my chair is honestly screaming at me all the time every time I do these videos, but no one cares, and I'm always bringing it up for some reason. So yeah, we're gonna get the case upgrade here because we're about to pick up the crossbow weapon, and for that weapon in particular, we don't it's good to have that extra case upgrade because it's gonna take up a big portion of our inventory. So we're also going to drop our second save here out of 10. Yeah, we're going to start this whole part. There are a lot of enemies here, but most of them you can literally just run up and knife. So don't go over that bear trap or disable it. Leave that bear trap behind. I mean, actually, it doesn't really matter because, again, we're going to be doing a speedrunning tactic. But if you get into a sticky situation where you can't proceed and you have to, fight the enemies, that bear trap is a really, really good, like, contingency for the chainsaw guy. Shit! Excuse me. So we have one more enemy here. And just make sure that you're advancing towards the enemy so that when they drop, you can knife them in time. And that's all the enemies for now, so we're going to grab the crossbow because you do not want to leave that behind. And again, this is a situation, this is something I brought up in my main run of the game, like my professional run in the main game, but the easiest way to, grab shit like this and not have to do what I'm doing is literally just to click in the left stick and hit that auto sort button, and you can automatically move the new item to your inventory instead of doing all the extra shit that I'm doing. I didn't know that literally until I was done with both my professional run of the main game and Separate Ways, but I still sorted through that pretty quick. But as you can see, our inventory is really, really packed. Eat that egg there to heal yourself up if you need it. And there's also a treasure here. We're going to lift this latch open here, and it's going to be important for in just a little bit. So yeah, I'm going to let the rest of this part play out here.
Hope he's down here. Not good. Not a soul in sight. Did Luis do this? These belong to Luis. Is this his frequency?
Ada? I knew you'd find me.
That's my job. Are you about ready to hand over the amber?
There's a big house just outside the village past the windmill. You know it?
Yeah, I know it.
Then I'll meet you here. I'll be waiting.
Sorry, Luis. It might be a while.
Okay, so this part really isn't that bad. Like I said, we're going to be doing a pretty big skip for this part in particular. We are going to be taking out these two enemies in the beginning here, this first part here, but basically, as long as you are not letting them get too close, you should be fine. While they're sprinting at you, I repeat this to you guys all the time in these videos, but if you kneecap them while they're sprinting at you, they'll kind of face plant in the ground, and that'll give you some time to knife them and incapacitate them, basically. So you could also do that, but I think I may have also mentioned that in this video, but I can't remember because I'm re-recording this track in particular, so if I did, I apologize. But basically, as soon as we take that chick out, we're going to equip a flash, immediately run for this wheel here that we have to spin, and we're going to chuck the flash. As soon as the flash goes off, we're going to hold down the X button and basically rotate this wheel, and as soon as it's done being spinned, we're going to immediately make a run for the door.
Having a bad day?
Wesker, to what do I owe this pleasure?
Stop wasting my time, Ada. Find Lewis. Fetch me the amber.
I should probably thank you for this room. Are you staying? To back me up?
I'm not here to babysit you. See that you remain an asset and not a liability. I have absolutely no use for your incompetence.
Easy with the threats, Wesker.
Just get it done. I'll be in touch.
You're okay. I've been waiting and you're still coming, right?
Yes, just had some business to attend to. I'm on my way now.
Got it. See you soon. Ciao.
All right, and now we are going back into the freaking village again. I was going back here to see if I could potentially loot some crates, but that path is now closed off for some weird reason. But we're gonna have two tentacle head guys here. It's best to actually just take them out and kill them here because these guys, it's really hard to walk by these guys without the fucking tentacle, like, literally slowing you down. And it can fuck you up, like, so quickly. So, just make sure you're constantly firing at the guy in the back. This guy's gonna, you know, lunge at us and come at us. But if you just prioritize hitting it with, you know, as many accurate shots as possible, you can take these guys down, like, fairly easily. We got another merchant section up ahead where we can speak to the merchant. So we're going to trade in a bunch of treasure, and there is combat here up ahead in this section, but again, we're skipping through it because the upcoming fight, like the boss fight, will take you at least like 3 to 5 minutes to beat, and I wanted to get through here with as much time as I could, you know, like to spare basically. So increase the power of your sniper rifle because we're going to need that for the boss. Repair the knife. That's also really, really important. And we're basically going to get some first aid spray. And we're going to trade in this quest to get some spinels and then use those spinels to get gunpowder and keys. You want as much gunpowder and resources as possible. Trust me, because like this boss up ahead, hitting it is really, really hard. Getting accurate shots on it is really, really hard, and because of that, you have to save as much ammo as you can while you're making your way through these sections in particular. So here we're literally gonna, you know, loot the 2 crates that we haven't looted yet, and we're gonna avoid literally like all of these enemies. They're all gonna become tentacle head guys, but to my knowledge, when they become tentacle head guys, it takes them a little bit longer to climb up the ladder. So if you just run away from them, you can avoid them for the most part. But yeah, just climb up the ladder. You could also kick the ladder down. That could probably buy you some time, but I wasn't really thinking about that. If you pull the shotgun out here, you can get this guy, and we're basically going to avoid these guys because, again, we're on the clock, and I'm trying to save as much time as possible. I reloaded this save in particular, actually, a couple of times. So, the shotgun is going to be, like, my primary weapon here for this section. We're going to shoot this bitch. It's so annoying when they literally take, like, 3 shots, point-blank range with the shotgun to put down. But, yeah, whatever. I didn't program this game, so what do I know? So we're going to immediately make a run for the door. If you're lucky, the enemies will de-aggro and they won't follow you, but sometimes they will follow you, and I actually am being followed by them right now. So I tried to take the sniper out and take care of this dynamite guy up here, but I got attacked, basically, and there's the thumbnail. Yeah, you're welcome. I don't know what I'm saying. So, you know, don't try to do what I just did. I would recommend using the shotgun here. We want to save as much rifle ammo as possible for the boss coming up, because this is the last like regular combat section we have, and then the other part of the chapter is the boss basically. So try to save as much rifle ammo as possible. I had plenty of shotgun ammo here, so I was able to use it to basically take care of at least a couple of these enemies. And, yeah, so, you know, just play it like fucking John Wick. That's how I look at it all the time when I see myself playing these professional mode runs. Is I'm like, it reminds me of John Wick. The fact that he's just constantly shooting everyone and not giving anyone really a chance to hit him. And then if he does get hit, he just keeps going. That's kind of how I play this game, you know. You have to be really, really smart, really, really quick, you know, and try to get as many perfect shots as possible. So there is a dynamite guy up here, so take care of him. There's also another dynamite guy above this like hut right here, this little like horse stable. So shoot him in the head, and then there's one more guy that is going to come at us from this direction, and if you just like shoot him in the face a bunch of times, you can usually, you know, take him out. But in this particular case, I shot him, like, as you can see, like 4 times in the face, and he like would not go down. So once you take care of this enemy, then you're pretty much golden, and you can loot the area, and then we can proceed to basically the end of this chapter. So yeah, make sure you shoot this. Shoot this only when it's here on the right side of like the wheel, because if it falls in the well, you're not going to be able to collect it because it becomes like dirty at that point. And that does count as a treasure, by the way. I don't think there are any expanded map treasures in separate ways. I can't recall if there are or not. I think all the treasures that are here are legitimately just treasures that are available, you know, in the main game, like pre-order or not. So yeah, I didn't pre-order this game, but I do think I can't recall, but I think I bought the like one of like, it was like the deluxe edition or something that I bought. Like I paid a little extra money, and I feel like it was a fucking waste because I never even wore like any of those costumes or anything. I'm very basic with the skins and everything. I don't really care about that stuff. I'm more just like, I want to play it and get through it as quickly as possible and do as best as I can to like play as best as I can, basically. But we're basically just getting ready for the fight here. We're gearing up. Grab that knife, which it's good to have a knife because an extra knife in case your knife breaks. Grab those blast arrows, and we're gonna drop our 3rd save over here at this typewriter because, like I said, this boss battle really is no joke, and it can really kick your ass. So it's best to just create your 3rd save right here out of 10. But we're already like a third of the way through the game, so yeah, that's a plus. Make sure you're loaded up with everything, and then head out this door when you're ready to proceed.
My, you are a popular one, Luis.
That way.
Okay, so I usually start off this fight by grappling up here and using the submachine gun. If you aim for his face, the parasite will pop out of his back a lot faster. There are a couple of things that I do, a couple of tactics I use in this particular boss fight that I'm going to do my best to walk you guys through when we get to those parts. Because I was having so much trouble. You know, ultimately, the sniper is going to help us out a lot in the first, like, phase of this fight. It's going to help us, you know, shorten the fight as much as we can. But hitting him here with the sniper rifle is really hard. However, there is this tactic I use right here where I like to pause, and then right when I like to pause as close as I can to when the cursor is lined up with the target, and then when I unpause, you can just pull the trigger and basically shoot him. Another thing you can do is you can wait for him to attack, and when he stands back up, you usually have like a second or two to shoot the parasite before he moves again, as you can see. So just keep shooting him with the sniper rifle. Keep shooting the parasite. Body shots do count as well, and they are also, you know, they can help you progress the fight as well, but it's important that you aim for the parasite, basically, and the sniper is going to help us out here. Make sure you're standing halfway away from where he's hitting the building, so when it collapses, you don't fall down. As soon as he falls down, we're going to unload on the parasite with the submachine gun. So after that, we're going to pull the sniper rifle out and just start shooting him again until this building collapses. I don't know how many times you need to, like, bring him down, but yeah, I mean, he does have a lot of fucking HP. I would say this guy is a little bit tougher than the first El Gigante that you fight in the base game. Like, for sure, he definitely is. But having the grappling hook and being able to go up onto these buildings really does help a lot more. You just have to practice and learn how to be accurate with your shots, which is hard because you're going to die a lot and fail a lot on this shit. But yeah, he's about to destroy this building with the whole Hulk smash move, and I got some really unlucky RNG there. As soon as I fell down, this guy fucking came out of nowhere and brought me near the literally like close to death. But this little structure right here, he's gonna automatically, you know, like destroy it when you're on top of it. And it's good to have some frags here. I had 3 frags, so I decided to use them to take out some of the enemies. And then I got even more lucky because he did this jump attack and I was able to unload on the parasite with the submachine gun and then do this epic fucking attack where she grapples onto the parasite like Spider-Man. I didn't get this at all in my hardcore run because when I got to this fight, my knife was completely damaged and I had no way to do that sick-ass animation. So here I got really, really lucky, and he was able to, like, I was able to get him to, like, charge and take out a decent amount of the enemies here. You gotta constantly be on the lookout, like, make sure you're watching him at all times, but you're also watching the NPCs, like the other, like, they're not NPCs, the enemies, and making sure that they're not, like, fucking you over. So there's only one guy left here, and, yeah, at this point, once you take them all out, the fight becomes infinitely easier because all you have to do is worry about him. He did manage to get me there, which was a little disappointing, but, yeah, so we're almost at the end of this. I'm trying to go around and pick up the ammo and the resources here, but, you know, I was having trouble grabbing that gunpowder there. I had some grenades that I could throw at him, so I decided to throw the grenades. I think the grenades do actually do damage. I mean, he reacts to it, so I'm assuming that they do damage. And, yeah, we're just about at the end of this, so I'm going to wrap up the commentary. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope this was somewhat valuable to some of you who are trying to do this just like me. We're at about 51 minutes there, I believe, which is a good time to be at. So as soon as he goes down, just grapple on him, and that's pretty much it. So if you guys enjoyed this, please comment, like, subscribe, and I'll see you on Chapter 4. Peace out.
How many more can you take? Now stay down.
Sweet dreams.
Hey, got a smoke?
I do. The kind you like. Now where's the amber?
Fortunately, it's not on me at the moment. And you really should be telling me what a good job I did. Busted my ass and managed to hide it right before I got caught. Which is why I'm still alive.
The deal was, we get you out of here when you deliver the amber. No amber, no protection, Luis.
Such a stickler for details, huh, Ada? Okay, then. I'll go get it now, how about that? And I do have something else I need to get, too.